In a world craving authenticity, these 10 LGBTQ YouTubers are breaking barriers, sharing raw truths, and inspiring millions. James Charles is a makeup artist and beauty influencer who has broken countless barriers in the industry. As an openly gay man, James became the first ever male ambassador for CoverGirl at just 17 years old, marking a historic moment for gender inclusivity in the beauty world. His YouTube channel, which features makeup tutorials, challenges, and collaborations with other celebrities, has garnered billions of views. James often speaks about the challenges he has faced as a gay man in a highly competitive and sometimes judgmental industry. Despite controversies and challenges, James continues to be a trailblazer, inspiring young LGBTQ+ individuals to pursue their passions unapologetically. Shane Dawson has been a prominent figure on YouTube for over a decade and is known for his versatility as a creator. From comedy sketches to in-depth documentary-style videos, Shane has reinvented himself multiple times. In 2015, Shane came out as bisexual in a deeply personal video, sharing the struggles he faced in accepting his identity. His openness about his sexuality, mental health, and body image has resonated with many fans who see their own struggles reflected in his journey. While his career has faced significant ups and downs, Shane's coming out story remains an important moment for his followers and the broader LGBTQ+ community, highlighting the importance of self-acceptance and honesty. Gigi Gorgeous is a Canadian-American YouTuber, model, and actress who has documented nearly every aspect of her journey as a transgender woman. Starting her channel as a makeup enthusiast, Gigi began sharing her transition story, discussing topics like gender-affirming surgeries, hormonal therapy, and societal acceptance. Gigi has also been open about her identity as a lesbian, frequently featuring her wife, Nats Getty, in her content. Their love story and Gigi's openness about her life, challenges, and triumphs have inspired many. In 2017, her life was chronicled in the documentary This Is Everything, Gigi Gorgeous, which further cemented her role as a trailblazer in the LGBTQ+ community. Manny Gutierrez, known as Manny MUA, is a beauty influencer and makeup artist who has redefined what it means to be a man in the beauty industry. Manny's YouTube channel is filled with makeup tutorials, product reviews, and collaborations, showcasing his immense talent and passion for beauty. As an openly gay man, Manny has often spoken about the challenges of being a male influencer in a predominantly female industry. Despite the hurdles, Manny has become a powerful advocate for inclusivity, showing that makeup is for everyone. His collaborations with major beauty brands have helped pave the way for more LGBTQ+ representation in the industry. Jeffrey Marsh is a non-binary creator, author, and motivational speaker who uses their platform to spread messages of love, acceptance, and self-discovery. Through their YouTube channel and social media presence, Jeffrey addresses topics such as gender identity, self-love, and the importance of inclusivity. Their book, How to Be You, is a guide for embracing authenticity and overcoming societal expectations. Jeffrey's calm, compassionate approach to educating others about LGBTQ+ topics has made them a trusted voice for many people exploring their identities. Rebecca Black first entered the public eye as a teenager with her viral hit song Friday. While the song brought her initial fame, it also led to significant criticism and bullying, commonly discussed in recent years. In 2020, Rebecca came out as queer, sharing her journey of self-discovery with her fans. Since then, she has used her platform to advocate for LGBTQ+ acceptance and visibility. Rebecca has also reinvented her music career, releasing more mature and personal songs that reflect her growth as an artist and individual. Her story is one of resilience, transformation, and embracing one's true self. Troye Sivan is a globally recognized singer, actor, and YouTuber who has become an icon for the LGBTQ+ community. Troy came out as gay in a YouTube video when he was just 15, showing immense bravery at such a young age. His music career took off shortly after, with songs that often explore themes of love, identity, and self-discovery from a queer perspective. Tracks like Youth, Bloom, and My have become anthems for LGBTQ+ individuals. Beyond music, Troy uses his platform to advocate for LGBTQ+ rights and visibility, collaborating with organizations and speaking out against discrimination. Eugene Lee Yang is best known as a member of the Try Guys, a YouTube group famous for its comedic and exploratory videos that tackle everything from cooking challenges to trying cultural experiences. In 2019, Eugene made headlines when he released a deeply personal video titled I'm Gay, which he wrote, directed, and choreographed. The video wasn't just a coming out story, it was a creative masterpiece that used music, dance, and symbolism to convey his struggles and triumphs as a gay Asian American man. Eugene's candidness about his experiences with discrimination, both for his sexuality and his ethnicity, has resonated with millions. Beyond YouTube, Eugene actively advocates for LGBTQ+ rights and social justice, collaborating with organizations like the Trevor Project and raising awareness about issues affecting marginalized communities. Tyler Oakley is a pioneer in the world of LGBTQ+ YouTubers. Starting his channel in 2007, Tyler's fun and lighthearted content, which includes Q&A sessions, celebrity interviews, and personal vlogs, quickly gained him a massive following. However, what sets Tyler apart is his unwavering dedication to LGBTQ+ activism. He has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for the Trevor Project, an organization focused on suicide prevention among LGBTQ+ youth. Tyler has also spoken openly about his struggles with body image, mental health, and self-acceptance, offering his audience a relatable and comforting voice. His memoir, Binge, dives deeper into these topics, providing readers with an intimate look at his life and the lessons he's learned. Tyler's ability to combine humor, heart, and activism has made him a beloved figure and a role model for LGBTQ+ individuals worldwide. Connor Franta's coming out video, titled Coming Out, was a landmark moment not only for him but for many of his followers. Published in 2014, the video detailed his struggles with understanding his sexuality and his journey towards self-acceptance. Connor's vulnerability and authenticity in sharing such a personal story inspired countless viewers, many of whom found strength in his words. Since coming out, Connor has used his platform to advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, mental health awareness, and self-love. He is also an accomplished author, having written 2 best-selling books, A Work in Progress, which recounts his life experiences, and Note to Self, a deeply reflective work that combines essays, poetry, and photography. Connor's content has evolved over the years, shifting from typical YouTube vlogs to more introspective and artistic projects that highlight his growth as a creator and individual. Ian Thorpe, an Australian swimming legend, holds 5 Olympic gold medals and is regarded as one of the greatest swimmers of all time. After years of speculation about his sexuality, Thorpe came out as gay in 2014, earning widespread praise for his honesty. Ryan Channing, a businessman and entrepreneur, was Thorpe's partner for several years. Although the couple eventually separated, their relationship brought visibility to same-sex couples in Australia and highlighted the challenges LGBTQ+ athletes often face in traditional sports. Adam Rippon, an American figure skater, rose to fame during the 2018 Winter Olympics, where he won a bronze medal in the team event. Known for his witty personality and advocacy, Rippon has become a beloved figure in the LGBTQ+ community, using his platform to discuss issues like acceptance and equality. Jussi-Pekka Kajala, a Finnish real estate broker, began dating Adam in 2018. The two maintained a long-distance relationship before getting engaged in 2020 and marrying in 2021 in a private ceremony. The couple frequently shares glimpses of their life together, inspiring their fans with their authenticity and love. Adam continues to advocate for LGBTQ+ rights in sports and beyond. Robbie Rogers made history as one of the first openly gay professional soccer players in Major League Soccer, MLS. After publicly coming out in 2013, he retired briefly, citing the challenges of being an openly gay athlete in a traditionally conservative sport. He later returned to play for the LA Galaxy and became a symbol of hope for many LGBTQ+ athletes. Greg Berlanti, a prolific Hollywood producer, is known for creating some of the most successful TV shows of the past decade, including The Flash, Arrow, and Riverdale. His work often includes LGBTQ+ representation, further promoting inclusivity. The couple married in 2017 and are proud parents of 2 children, Caleb and Mia, born via surrogacy. Together, they advocate for LGBTQ+ parenting rights and use their influence to promote equality in both sports and the entertainment industry. Colton Underwood, a former NFL player and reality TV star from The Bachelor, came out as gay in 2021. His journey to self-acceptance was documented in the Netflix series Coming Out Colton. Jordan C. Brown, a political strategist, has worked on high-profile Democratic campaigns and is deeply involved in activism. The couple got engaged in 2022 and frequently share their experiences, aiming to break down stereotypes about LGBTQ+ athletes and public figures. Their relationship is a testament to love and acceptance. Tom Daley, an iconic British diver, is one of the most accomplished athletes in his field. A multi-time Olympic medalist, he captured global attention not only for his incredible talent, but also for his courage in coming out as gay in 2013. Daley has since used his platform to advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, mental health awareness, and the inclusion of same-sex families in sports narratives. Dustin Lance Black is an Academy Award-winning screenwriter, best known for his work on Milk, a biopic about the life of Harvey Milk, a pioneering gay rights activist. Black's advocacy for LGBTQ+ rights extends beyond his work in film. He frequently speaks out on equality issues globally. The two met in 2013 and married in 2017 in a picturesque ceremony at Bovey Castle in England. They became fathers in 2018 to their son, Robbie, born via surrogacy. Together, Tom and Dustin continue to fight for equal rights for LGBTQ+ families, sharing their journey and struggles to normalize same-sex parenting. Daley has also championed a campaign calling for LGBTQ+ inclusivity in sports worldwide. Gus Kenworthy, an American freestyle skier, made history, not just for his silver medal performance at the 2014 Winter Olympics, but also for his courage in coming out as gay in 2015. Gus has been a beacon of hope for many young LGBTQ+ athletes, advocating for mental health and diversity in the skiing community, which traditionally lacks LGBTQ+ representation. Matthew Wilkus, an actor and playwright, is known for his work in indie films and on stage. The couple began dating in 2015, openly sharing their relationship through social media and public appearances. Although they amicably split in 2019, their relationship was a highly visible example of a loving and supportive same-sex partnership. Gus remains an outspoken advocate for LGBTQ+ rights and continues to use his platform to inspire inclusivity in winter sports. Jason Collins, a retired NBA player, broke barriers in 2013 when he became the first openly gay active player in any of the 4 major American sports leagues. His announcement was met with widespread support, inspiring a wave of change in how professional sports approach LGBTQ+ inclusion. Brunson Green, a film producer, is known for his work on The Help, which earned multiple Academy Award nominations. The couple has been relatively private about their relationship, but both have been involved in efforts to raise awareness about LGBTQ+ representation in sports and entertainment. Jason's bravery has paved the way for younger athletes to feel confident in their identities. Luke Prokop, a Canadian ice hockey player, made headlines in 2021 when he became the first player under an NHL contract to come out as gay. His public announcement was widely praised, and he has since become a role model for LGBTQ+ youth in hockey. Though Prokop has kept the details of his romantic life private, he has shared that he is in a happy and supportive relationship. His courage in embracing his identity is helping to create a safer and more inclusive environment for LGBTQ+ athletes in hockey, a sport traditionally seen as hypermasculine. Marcelo Gallardo, a retired Argentine football player and coach, has been an advocate for LGBTQ+ rights in the world of football, a sport notorious for its lack of inclusivity. While Marcelo has kept his personal life private, his efforts to speak out against homophobia in football have made him a key ally in promoting diversity within the sport. Dan Goodfellow, a British Olympic diver, gained recognition for winning a bronze medal in the men's 10-meter synchronized platform event at the 2016 Rio Olympics alongside Tom Daley. While he has kept his personal life largely private, Dan has acknowledged being in a happy relationship, subtly challenging stereotypes in diving and professional sports. By openly embracing his identity without fanfare, Dan has helped normalize LGBTQ+ representation in athletics. His quiet confidence and authenticity inspire young LGBTQ+ athletes to live openly while pursuing their dreams. As a role model, Dan continues to pave the way for inclusivity in diving and beyond, proving that success and authenticity can coexist in competitive sports. Eugene Lee Yang, a creative force in the YouTube group The Try Guys, made a powerful statement when he came out as gay in 2019 through a video titled "I'm Gay." The 6-minute visual masterpiece combined dance, music, and art to tell the story of his struggles with self-acceptance and societal pressure. Eugene's video, which has garnered millions of views, is not just a coming-out story, it's a bold declaration of identity and resilience. Since then, he has become an advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, partnering with organizations like the Trevor Project to support queer youth. His unapologetic authenticity has inspired many to embrace their own identities. Lil Nas X, the genre-defying rapper behind the global hit Old Town Road, came out as gay on Twitter during Pride Month in 2019. In his tweet, he encouraged fans to listen closely to the lyrics of his song C7 Osher, which subtly alludes to his sexuality. Since coming out, Lil Nas X has become a trailblazer for LGBTQ+ representation in the music industry, particularly in hip-hop, a genre historically resistant to queer visibility. His groundbreaking music videos, like Montero, Call Me By Your Name, have sparked conversations about queerness, religion, and societal norms. Lil Nas X continues to use his platform to challenge stereotypes and advocate for LGBTQ+ visibility. Connor Franta, a YouTuber and author, came out as gay in a heartfelt YouTube video titled Coming Out in 2014. In the video, Connor shared his personal journey of self-discovery, touching on themes of fear, acceptance, and love. His vulnerability resonated with millions of viewers, many of whom saw themselves reflected in his story. Following his video, Connor published a memoir, A Work in Progress, where he delved deeper into his experiences as a young gay man. He has since become an influential voice in the LGBTQ+ his platform to promote acceptance and mental health awareness. Jazz Jennings, a transgender activist and reality TV star, began sharing her story online as a young child. She gained widespread attention through her YouTube channel and her TLC reality show I Am Jazz. Jazz has been open about her journey as a transgender individual, discussing topics like gender dysphoria, transitioning, and societal acceptance. Her online presence has been a beacon of hope for trans youth, providing representation and validation. Jazz also uses her platform to advocate for transgender rights, emphasizing the importance of education and empathy in creating a more inclusive world. Trevor Morin, a former member of the YouTube group O2L, Our Second Life, came out as gay in 2015 through a candid YouTube video. In the video, Trevor described the anxiety and fear he experienced before coming out, but also expressed relief and joy in finally being honest with himself and his audience. Trevor's story resonated with many young fans who admired his bravery. He continues to use his platform to discuss LGBTQ+ issues and mental health, fostering a sense of community and understanding among his followers. Nikki Tutorials, a globally renowned beauty YouTuber, came out as transgender in January 2020 in a video titled I'm Coming Out. Although she is Dutch, her massive fan base in the US embraced her announcement with overwhelming support. Nikki revealed that she was forced to come out after being blackmailed, but chose to take control of her narrative. Her announcement was a defining moment for LGBTQ+ visibility in the beauty industry. Nikki's courage and authenticity have inspired millions, and she continues to advocate for inclusivity in her field. Chris Crocker, who became an internet sensation with their viral video Leave Britney Alone, has always been open about their LGBTQ+ identity. As one of the early internet personalities, Chris faced significant backlash but remained unapologetically themselves. Their openness about gender expression and sexuality challenged societal norms at a time when LGBTQ+ visibility online was far less common. Chris's journey demonstrates the importance of authenticity and resilience in the face of adversity. Shane Dawson, a prominent YouTuber, came out as bisexual in a 2015 video titled I'm Bisexual. In the video, Shane shared his struggles with understanding and accepting his sexuality. He admitted that fear of judgment had held him back for years, but expressed relief in finally being honest with himself and his audience. Shane's story highlighted the complexities of bisexual identity and helped normalize discussions about sexuality on social media. His vulnerability encouraged many of his fans to explore their own identities and embrace self-acceptance. Tyler Oakley, one of YouTube's earliest openly gay creators, has been a consistent advocate for LGBTQ+ rights since the beginning of his career. Tyler's videos often focus on his experiences as a gay man, tackling topics like bullying, mental health, and coming out. Beyond YouTube, Tyler has worked with organizations like the Trevor Project to support LGBTQ+ youth. His visibility and activism have made him a beloved figure in the community and an inspiration for countless individuals striving to live authentically. Jojo Siwa, a pop star, dancer, and social media personality beloved by younger audiences, came out as gay in January 2021. She first hinted at her sexuality by posting a TikTok video where she danced to Lady Gaga's LGBTQ+ anthem Born This Way. Later, she confirmed the news during an Instagram live session. JoJo's openness was groundbreaking because of her massive influence on children and teenagers, many of whom look up to her as a role model. JoJo has since spoken about her relationship with her then-girlfriend and how coming out was one of the happiest decisions of her life. She continues to advocate for self-love and acceptance, using her platform to encourage young people to be proud of who they are. Actress and activist Laverne Cox's relationship with Kyle Draper was seen as a triumph for trans visibility in love. The couple dated for 2 years, before amicably splitting in 2019. While there was no major scandal, their breakup became a public talking point, with Laverne emphasizing the challenges of maintaining a relationship under the weight of societal pressures and personal growth. Their story resonated with fans, offering a rare example of a respectful and dignified breakup. Country music star Chelly Wright and activist Lauren Blitzer became a celebrated couple after their marriage in 2011. However, their relationship wasn't free from challenges. As one of the first openly gay country singers, Shelley faced backlash from conservative audiences, which inevitably affected their marriage. The couple has openly discussed the pressures of balancing a public relationship with raising their twin sons and navigating societal expectations. Ellen DeGeneres and Anne Heche's relationship in the late 1990s was a revolutionary moment for LGBTQ+ visibility in Hollywood. Ellen had recently come out both personally and professionally, making their relationship one of the most talked about of its time. However, their love story was marred by societal backlash and industry blacklisting, especially for Anne. Their breakup in 2000 was equally public and tumultuous, with Anne's subsequent relationships with men fueling sensational headlines about her sexuality. The media's treatment of their relationship underscored the harsh scrutiny faced by LGBTQ+ couples in a time when acceptance was still far from widespread. Ricky Martin, the global Latin music icon, and Johan Josef, a Swedish artist, represented a modern, aspirational same-sex love story when they tied the knot in 2017. However, their marriage ended in 2023, surprising fans who had admired their seemingly idyllic family life. Rumors swirled about disagreements over parenting and the challenges of balancing Ricky's high-profile career with their personal lives. Despite the speculation, the couple publicly expressed mutual respect during their split, showing grace under the relentless media spotlight. Before dating Dylan Meyer, Kristen Stewart had a brief but highly publicized relationship with musician St. Vincent, Annie Clark, in 2016. The romance was a tabloid sensation, with the couple frequently photographed together. However, their sudden breakup sparked rumors of infidelity and commitment issues. The media frenzy surrounding their relationship highlighted the challenges LGBTQ+ celebrities face when navigating love while constantly under public scrutiny. When singer Sam Smith and actor Brandon Flynn began dating in 2017, their relationship was celebrated as a beacon of hope for LGBTQ+ representation. However, their love story ended abruptly less than a year later, leaving fans speculating about the reasons behind the split. Sam later admitted to struggling with self-esteem and emotional vulnerabilities, which may have played a role in their breakup. Despite the heartache, Sam transformed their pain into music, creating some of their most poignant work, including the album Love Goes. Supermodel Cara Delevingne and actress Ashley Benson were the epitome of Hollywood cool when they began dating in 2018. Their relationship was full of public displays of affection and social media moments that endeared them to fans. However, their split in 2020 revealed underlying tensions. Cara later spoke about the strain of living under constant public scrutiny, while Ashley faced backlash for quickly moving on. The breakup became a cautionary tale about the challenges of maintaining privacy in an era dominated by social media. Neil Patrick Harris and David Burtka, often seen as the perfect power couple, have been together for over 2 decades, yet even their enduring partnership hasn't been immune to speculation. Over the years, rumors have circulated about marital challenges, particularly around David feeling overshadowed by Neil's fame. Both have consistently dismissed such claims, but their experiences highlight how even strong relationships can be tested when one partner is constantly in the spotlight. Ruby Rose and singer Jessica Origliasso of the Veronicas had a relationship that was as passionate as it was volatile. After dating for 2 years, their 2018 breakup became a public spectacle, with both sides airing grievances on social media. Accusations of emotional manipulation and conflicting narratives fueled a media frenzy, dividing fans and tarnishing their once celebrated romance. The drama underscored the pitfalls of mixing personal relationships with public platforms. Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor's relationship defies Hollywood norms. particularly with their 32-year age gap. Since going public in 2015, they faced intense scrutiny, with critics questioning the authenticity of their love. Despite the negativity, Sarah and Holland have stood by each other, using their platform to challenge stereotypes about age and same-sex relationships. Their unwavering support for one another has made them an inspirational couple for many. As one of the first same-sex couples to legally marry in the UK, Elton John and David Furnish have been pioneers for LGBTQ+ rights. However, their decades-long relationship hasn't been without controversy. Tabloids have often speculated about infidelity and marital discord, despite the couple's denials. Elton and David's ability to weather public scrutiny has made them a powerful example of resilience in love and partnership. Adam Lambert and Finnish reality TV star Sally Koskinen were once a beloved couple in the LGBTQ+ community. However, their relationship ended dramatically in 2013 after a public argument at a bar that led to police involvement. The incident brought unwanted attention to their private lives, highlighting how even minor disputes can become major scandals when celebrities are involved. Transition to politician, activist. Cynthia Nixon is best known for her role as Miranda Hobbs in Sex and the City. After achieving immense success as an actor, she made headlines by entering politics. In 2018, Cynthia ran for governor of New York, focusing on issues such as education reform, affordable housing, and LGBTQ+ rights. Although she did not win the election, Cynthia has remained a vocal advocate for progressive causes. Her political journey has inspired many and highlights the importance of LGBT+ representation in leadership roles. Transition to screenwriter, mental health advocate. Wentworth Miller rose to fame with his role as Michael Scofield in Prison Break. Behind the scenes, however, he harbored a passion for storytelling. He wrote the screenplay for the psychological thriller Stoker, showcasing his talent as a writer. In addition to his creative pursuits, Wentworth has become a prominent mental health advocate, sharing his personal struggles to raise awareness and combat stigma. His openness about his journey as a gay man and his advocacy for mental well-being have made him a role model for many. Transition to theater actor and community activist. T.R. Knight gained recognition for his role as Dr. George O'Malley on Grey's Anatomy. After leaving the show, he returned to theater, performing in Broadway and off-Broadway productions that allowed him to reconnect with his roots. Knight is also a passionate advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, participating in initiatives that promote diversity and inclusion within the arts. His commitment to his craft and his community continues to inspire those who look up to him. Transition to public speaker and activist. Lily Tomlin has enjoyed a long and illustrious career in comedy and acting, with memorable roles in 9 to 5 and Grace and Frankie. Beyond her entertainment work, she's become a leading voice for LGBTQ+ rights, feminism, and social justice. As a public speaker, Lily uses humor and insight to inspire others to advocate for equality and inclusion. Her activism has left a lasting impact, proving that artists can also be agents of change. Transition to activist, documentary producer. Laverne Cox made history with her role as Sophia Bursette in Netflix's Orange is the New Black, becoming the first openly transgender person nominated for a Primetime Emmy Award. Following her groundbreaking performance, Laverne expanded her work into activism and education, using her platform to advocate for transgender rights and broader LGBTQ+ acceptance. As a producer, Laverne has worked on impactful documentaries like Disclosure, which explores the portrayal of transgender people in media. Her contributions have sparked important conversations about representation, diversity, and equality, making her one of the most prominent advocates for the transgender community. Transition to magician, author. Neil Patrick Harris is best known for his iconic roles in Doogie Howser, MD, and How I Met Your Mother. However, Neil's talents extend far beyond acting. A lifelong magic enthusiast, he became a recognized figure in the magic community, serving as the president of the Academy of Magical Arts. In addition to his work in magic, Neil has authored a series of children's books called The Magic Misfits, which encourages young readers to embrace creativity and problem-solving. His career demonstrates his ability to combine his passions with his professional pursuits, creating a unique legacy that spans multiple fields. Transition to director and producer. Kristen Stewart gained global fame for her role as Bella Swan in the Twilight Saga, but she has since reinvented herself as a talented indie actor and filmmaker. Her critically acclaimed performances in films like Clouds of Sils Maria and Spencer have established her as a versatile and daring artist. More recently, Kristen has ventured into directing, starting with her short film, Come Swim, which premiered at Sundance. She has expressed a desire to focus more on directing and producing, aiming to create stories that resonate deeply with audiences. Kristen's journey highlights her evolution as an artist committed to exploring new creative territories. Transition to director, producer. Jodie Foster started as a child star, captivating audiences in films like Taxi Driver. She went on to win Academy Awards for her performances in The Accused and The Silence of the Lambs. However, Jodie's talents are not limited to acting. In the 1990s, she began directing and producing, with notable projects like Little Man Tate, The Beaver, and Money Monster. Her work behind the camera often explores complex emotional landscapes, showcasing her depth as a storyteller. Jodie's ability to transition seamlessly from acting to directing reflects her enduring passion for the art of filmmaking. Transition to talk show host, producer, entrepreneur. Ellen DeGeneres began her career as a stand-up comedian and actor, starring in the groundbreaking sitcom Ellen during the 1990s. Her coming-out episode in the series, which paralleled her own real-life announcement, was a pivotal moment for LGBTQ+ visibility. Although the show's ratings declined after her revelation, Ellen bounced back and reinvented herself as a talk show host with The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Over its 19-year run, the show became a global phenomenon, earning her dozens of Emmy Awards and cementing her as a household name. Beyond her work on television, Ellen has also established herself as a successful entrepreneur, launching a lifestyle brand, ED by Ellen, which includes clothing, home goods, and pet products. Additionally, she has produced several TV shows, including Finding Dory and Little Big Shots. Ellen's ability to evolve her career while remaining a vocal advocate for equality has made her one of the most influential LGBTQ+ figures in modern history. Transition to TV host, entrepreneur, recording artist. RuPaul Charles began as an actor and performer in the 1990s, appearing in films such as To Wong Foo, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar, and music videos. However, RuPaul found his true calling as the creator and host of RuPaul's Drag Race. The show has become a cultural touchstone, propelling drag culture into the mainstream and earning multiple Emmy Awards. Outside of television, RuPaul is a multi-talented entrepreneur and recording artist. He has released over 14 studio albums and launched successful business ventures including cosmetics, fashion lines, and merchandise. RuPaul's charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent have turned him into a global icon, inspiring countless individuals within and beyond the LGBTQ+ community. Beyond their music and activism, Tegan and Sara have become cultural icons for their commitment to LGBTQ+ youth. Their foundation works to address systemic issues affecting queer women and girls, including healthcare disparities, mental health challenges, and bullying. By sharing their personal stories and using their platform to amplify marginalized voices, Tegan and Sara have created a legacy of inclusivity and empowerment that will inspire future generations. Scott Thompson is a comedian and actor, best known as a member of the Canadian sketch comedy troupe, The Kids in the Hall. Scott has been openly gay throughout his career and has often incorporated his experiences as a gay man into his comedy. His work, which combines humor and social commentary, challenges stereotypes and sheds light on LGBTQ+ issues. Scott's fearless approach to addressing taboo topics has helped pave the way for greater queer representation in comedy, inspiring a new generation of performers to tackle issues of identity and acceptance. Michelle Douglas is a groundbreaking LGBTQ+ rights activist and a former officer in the Canadian Armed Forces. In 1989, Michelle was dismissed from the military due to her sexual orientation, a decision that led her to take legal action against discriminatory policies. Her case resulted in significant changes to Canadian laws, allowing LGBTQ+ individuals to serve openly in the military. Michelle's courage and determination have made her a symbol of resilience and equality. Today, she continues to advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, working to ensure that others do not face the same discrimination she once did. Tom Allison is a highly talented actor and singer who has excelled in both theater and television. He is best known for his role as Pre, the flamboyant and witty bartender in the sci-fi series Killjoys. Tom, who is openly gay, has long been an advocate for LGBTQ+ representation in the arts. He has spoken about the importance of seeing queer characters portrayed authentically on screen and has used his career to inspire young actors to embrace their identities. Tom's work in the performing arts has earned him critical acclaim and a loyal following, making him a beloved figure within the LGBTQ+ community. Brooke Lynn Heights, a celebrated drag queen and performer, became a household name after competing on RuPaul's Drag Race as the first Canadian contestant to reach the finals. Known for her grace, fashion, and talent, Brooke later became a judge on Canada's Drag Race, bringing her expertise to a new generation of drag artists. As an openly gay man, Brooke uses his platform to promote acceptance and visibility for LGBTQ+ individuals, particularly within the drag and queer communities. Her influence has helped elevate the art of drag in Canada and has inspired countless individuals to explore their creativity and embrace their true selves. Rufus Wainwright is a critically acclaimed singer-songwriter whose distinctive voice and poetic lyrics have earned him global recognition. As an openly gay man, Rufus has often drawn on his personal experiences in his music, creating songs that resonate deeply with fans. His operatic compositions and heartfelt ballads explore themes of love, identity, and resilience. Rufus is also a passionate advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, frequently performing at Pride events and supporting campaigns for marriage equality and anti-discrimination policies. His visibility as a queer artist has paved the way for others in the music industry to express their identities freely. What resonated with you the most in this video? Was there a moment that felt personal, inspiring, or thought-provoking? Let us know in the comments below. Lucas Silveira is the frontman of the Canadian rock band The Clicks and one of the first openly transgender men to achieve significant success in the music industry. Lucas's music blends elements of rock, pop, and soul, often reflecting his journey of self-discovery and resilience. As a vocal advocate for transgender visibility, Lucas has shared his story through music and public speaking, educating audiences about the challenges and triumphs of being a trans man in the spotlight. His authenticity and talent have made him a role model for LGBTQ+ individuals, inspiring others to live authentically despite societal pressures. Elliot Page is a trailblazing actor whose career soared with his role in Juno, earning him an Academy Award nomination. He also starred in Inception and the Netflix series The Umbrella Academy. In December 2020, Elliot came out as transgender in a heartfelt social media post, sharing his journey towards self-acceptance. Elliot revealed his struggles with identity in the entertainment industry and his joy at finally living authentically as a transgender man. Since coming out, Elliot has used his platform to champion transgender rights, advocate for mental health awareness, and call attention to the challenges trans individuals face globally. His courage and visibility have made him one of the most influential LGBTQ+ figures in Hollywood. Dan Levy, a writer, actor, and producer, became an international sensation for co-creating and starring in the Emmy-winning sitcom Schitt's Creek. Playing David Rose, a pansexual character, Dan brought humor and heart to one of the most beloved queer characters on television. Off-screen, Dan is openly gay and has been candid about his journey of self-discovery, coming out in his late teens. He has been a vocal advocate for LGBTQ+ representation, particularly in media, emphasizing the importance of telling authentic and diverse stories. Dan's work on Schitt's Creek, especially the depiction of a loving and supportive queer relationship between David and Patrick, has broken stereotypes and earned acclaim for its progressive storytelling. Tegan and Sarah Quinn are twin sisters and musicians who have built a devoted fan base with their indie pop music. Their songs explore themes of love, heartbreak, identity, and resilience, resonating deeply with listeners around the world. Both Tegan and Sarah are openly gay and have been outspoken advocates for LGBTQ+ rights throughout their careers. Beyond their music, they co-wrote the memoir High School, detailing their experiences as queer teenagers growing up in Calgary, Alberta. In 2016, they founded the Tegan and Sarah Foundation, an organization dedicated to improving the lives of LGBTQ+ women and girls by addressing issues like healthcare, economic inequality, and mental health. Their activism has cemented their status as role models within the LGBTQ+ community. This couple has become a symbol of love and resilience for same-sex couples in Russia. After marrying abroad, Evgeny and Alexander returned to their home country to advocate for the recognition of their union. Their activism highlights the legal and social disparities faced by same-sex couples in Russia. By sharing their story, they have helped raise awareness about the need for equality and inspired others to continue fighting for their rights. Mikhail Tumasov is one of the most prominent figures in Russia's LGBT rights movement. As the founder of the Russian LGBT network, Mikhail has dedicated his life to creating a safer and more inclusive environment for the LGBT community. His organization offers a wide range of services, including legal assistance, psychological support, and advocacy for policy reform. Mikhail's decision to publicly identify as gay has made him a target of hostility, yet he remains committed to his mission. Through his work, he has helped thousands of individuals find support and solidarity. Elena Klemova's work with Children 404 has had a profound impact on LGBT youth in Russia. This online platform serves as a lifeline for young people who feel isolated or rejected due to their sexual orientation or gender identity. Through the project, Elena provides a safe space for youth to share their stories, connect with others, and access resources. Despite facing government censorship and legal threats, she has remained a steadfast advocate for LGBT youth. Her work underscores the importance of community and support in fostering resilience. As a member of the feminist punk band Pussy Riot, Yekaterina Samutsevich has used her art to amplify marginalized voices, including those of the LGBT community. The band's performances, often staged as acts of political protest, have highlighted issues such as corruption, gender inequality, and homophobia. Yekaterina's advocacy extends beyond her music as she continues to speak out against the injustices faced by LGBT individuals in Russia. Her courage in confronting oppressive systems has made her a global symbol of resistance and activism. Nikolai Alexeyev is a trailblazer in the fight for LGBT rights in Russia. He has organized numerous Moscow Pride events, despite facing repeated bans, arrests, and public backlash. As one of the first activists to advocate for same-sex marriage in Russia, Nikolai has faced immense resistance from both the government and society. Yet his determination has inspired others to join the fight for equality. His efforts have drawn international attention to the plight of the LGBT community in Russia, helping to build solidarity across borders. Oksana and Irina have long been champions for lesbian visibility in Russia. Their journey gained international attention when they traveled to Canada to marry, an act of defiance against Russia's refusal to recognize same-sex unions. Upon returning, the couple faced a wave of criticism, but they stood firm in their commitment to each other and their advocacy for LGBT rights. Through interviews and public appearances, Oksana and Irina continue to challenge stereotypes and inspire other same-sex couples to embrace their love proudly. Though not a member of the LGBT community, Ksenia Sobchak has been a vocal ally. As a prominent media personality and politician, Ksenia has used her platform to challenge discriminatory policies and advocate for greater acceptance of LGBT individuals. Her influence has brought attention to issues such as the gay propaganda law and the lack of legal protections for LGBT individuals. By speaking out, Ksenia has helped to foster important conversations about inclusion and equality in Russia. Igor Kochetkov is a leading figure in the fight for LGBT rights in Russia, known for his courageous work in documenting and exposing abuses, particularly in Chechnya, where violent persecution of LGBT individuals has drawn global condemnation. As the founder of the Russian LGBT network, he has provided critical support, including legal aid and safe evacuation routes, to victims of discrimination and violence. Through his advocacy, Kochetkov has brought international attention to these atrocities, prompting sanctions against perpetrators and pressuring the Russian government to act. Despite facing threats and harassment, he remains a powerful voice for justice, fighting for systemic change and the safety and dignity of LGBT individuals across Russia. Konstantin Golava's story is a powerful example of resilience in the face of adversity. As a young environmental activist in Tolyatti, Konstantin faced immense pressure and hostility when he came out as gay. In his conservative hometown, being openly gay is nearly unheard of, yet Konstantin chose to live authentically. He has been subjected to threats, verbal abuse, and even physical violence, but his determination to advocate for LGBT rights remains steadfast. Beyond his activism within the LGBT community, Konstantin also works tirelessly on environmental issues, proving that advocacy and compassion can transcend boundaries. His courage has made him a role model for many young people in Russia and beyond. Alexander and Dmitry are a loving couple who have used their relationship to challenge societal norms in Russia. After marrying abroad, they returned to their homeland with a mission: to fight for the recognition of same-sex unions. The couple frequently speaks out about the lack of legal protections for same-sex relationships and the discrimination they face in daily life. Their story resonates with countless others who long for the right to marry and have their love legally acknowledged. Despite the hurdles, Alexander and Dmitry's love and activism serve as a powerful symbol of hope for the LGBT community.
And everybody was here. My little house that I love.
In a shocking turn, Los Angeles wildfires in 2025 destroyed multi-million-dollar homes of stars like Paris Hilton and Jeff Bridges. No fame or fortune could protect them from nature's fury, a blazing reminder of the escalating climate crisis. Mandy Moore, known for her roles in This Is Us and her singing career, faced a heartbreaking loss when her family home in Altadena was reduced to rubble. In addition to her home, Mandy shared that the wildfires obliterated parts of her community that held significant meaning, including her children's school and several beloved local businesses. On social media, she described the overwhelming emotional toll of losing a place filled with cherished memories. Despite her grief, Mandy has emerged as a vocal advocate for wildfire recovery efforts, using her platform to raise awareness and encourage her fans to support families who have lost everything. Her resilience and determination to help her community reflect the collective strength required to recover from such a disaster. Mandy's story underscores the importance of solidarity in times of crisis, as well as the need for systemic changes to address the growing threat of wildfires. Paris Hilton, an icon of modern pop culture and a successful entrepreneur, lost her Malibu estate in the fires. Known for her glamorous lifestyle, Paris shared a more vulnerable side as she posted images of her destroyed home on social media. She used her platform to call attention to the critical need for disaster preparedness and urged her millions of followers to donate to organizations assisting wildfire victims. In her heartfelt messages, Paris highlighted the link between climate change and the increasing frequency of such disasters, emphasizing the need for immediate action to mitigate environmental risks. Her advocacy has played a crucial role in mobilizing resources and support for those affected. Cary Elwes, the actor best known for his iconic role in The Princess Bride, saw his home in Pacific Palisades consumed by flames. In a deeply emotional post, Cary expressed gratitude for his family's safety, despite the overwhelming loss of his home and belongings. Since the incident, Cary has been an advocate for better disaster preparedness, urging his followers to develop fire safety plans and to contribute to relief efforts. His story highlights the importance of prioritizing safety and underscores the emotional resilience needed to rebuild after such a devastating event. Veteran comedian and actor Billy Crystal suffered significant losses as his home was destroyed. Known for his philanthropy and leadership, Billy has taken an active role in raising funds for wildfire recovery efforts, emphasizing the importance of resilience and mutual support in overcoming adversity. His contributions and advocacy have been a source of inspiration, demonstrating the power of community in rebuilding after tragedy. Mel Gibson, the acclaimed actor and filmmaker behind Braveheart and The Passion of the Christ, saw his home destroyed in the wildfires. Mel has been vocal about the need for better fire prevention measures, including investments in technology and infrastructure that can help mitigate the risks of future disasters. He has also donated generously to wildfire relief funds and has actively participated in raising awareness about the long-term consequences of climate change on vulnerable communities. Milo Ventimiglia, another This Is Us star, experienced the loss of his home in the fires. Known for his compassion and activism, Milo has used his platform to advocate for wildfire relief efforts, sharing resources and encouraging his followers to support those affected. His commitment to community action has helped bring attention to the growing need for systemic changes in addressing natural disasters and the challenges of climate change. Married actors Jamie Chung and Brian Greenberg were forced to evacuate their home as the fires approached. While they managed to escape unharmed, the emotional toll of leaving behind their belongings and the uncertainty of the future left a lasting impact. The couple has since used their platforms to promote wildfire preparedness and support organizations that provide relief to displaced families. Their efforts have inspired others to take action and contribute to recovery initiatives. Cobie Smulders, best known for her role in How I Met Your Mother, lost her family home in the fires. Cobie expressed her heartbreak over the loss while praising the bravery and dedication of first responders who worked tirelessly to save lives and properties. She has since participated in fundraising efforts and community initiatives to assist families who were displaced, emphasizing the critical role of collective action in rebuilding lives and communities. Comedian and actor Taran Killam, formerly of Saturday Night Live, was another victim of the wildfires. Despite his loss, Taran has used his platform to raise awareness about wildfire safety and disaster preparedness, often incorporating humor to engage his audience. His efforts have highlighted the importance of individual and systemic measures to prevent future tragedies and better prepare for natural disasters. Eugene Levy and Dan Levy, the father-son duo behind Schitt's Creek, were also deeply affected by the wildfires. The Levys have used their influence to promote donations to charities supporting wildfire victims and to advocate for increased investments in climate change mitigation and disaster preparedness. Their efforts underscore the need for systemic changes to address the root causes of such tragedies and to protect vulnerable communities from future disasters. Supermodel Bella Hadid was deeply affected by the wildfires, which destroyed her childhood home. In a series of emotional social media posts, Bella reflected on the memories tied to the house and expressed her devastation at its loss. She also used her platform to raise awareness about wildfire recovery efforts, encouraging donations, and offering support to families who, like her, faced displacement and loss. Bella's vulnerability resonated with millions of followers, shedding light on the profound emotional impact of such disasters and the importance of community solidarity in the face of adversity. Sir Anthony Hopkins, a legendary actor known for his roles in The Silence of the Lambs and The Father, lost his property to the fires. Despite the personal tragedy, Hopkins offered a poignant message about resilience and hope, emphasizing the importance of love, compassion, and community support during challenging times. His words served as a reminder that while material possessions can be replaced, it is the strength of relationships and the bonds of humanity that sustain us in times of crisis. Hopkins has since supported efforts to assist wildfire victims, calling attention to the broader systemic issues that need to be addressed. Jeff Bridges, an Academy Award-winning actor, known for his roles in The Big Lebowski and Crazy Heart, lost his family home in Malibu. Jeff, a longtime environmental advocate, has been outspoken about the role of climate change in worsening the intensity and frequency of wildfires. In the aftermath of his personal loss, Jeff has used his platform to call for collective action against global warming, emphasizing that sustainable practices and stronger climate policies are essential to preventing future disasters. Despite his grief, Jeff remains optimistic, focusing on the power of communities to come together, rebuild, and create a more resilient future.